This is the plaintiff, William Ortiz. He says the defendant, a friend of 10 years, is stiffing him on money he's owed for a car he co-signed for. The car was stolen, she received all the insurance money, and now the bill collectors are after him to pay off the car. Some people. He's suing for $1,367.34, the money he's due. This is the defendant, Leslie Hernandez. She says she has to admit she was a little taken aback when she received notice she'd been sued. The plaintiff wrote a check out to collections, mailed it in, and she thought that was that. He never told her it was a loan, and can't just turn around on a dime and now say she has to pay him back all because his wife is mad at him. She's accused of letting a good friend down.
Okay, William Ortiz, you are suing Leslie Hernandez, your friend, former friend, I guess, because litigation has a way of getting between people,
yes,
for $1,367.34 that you say you loaned her and she has refused to repay. What happened here?
Well, some time ago, I know Leslie over 10 years, and she needed a co-sign for a car.
Were you boyfriend and girlfriend or just friends?
No, just friends.
Okay.
Because of her, I got to meet my wife, my lovely wife at that. So I have to thank for that at least.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Right.
So
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Go ahead.
In April of '06, I co-signed for the car. She was fulfilling her obligation, paying the note until one day she calls me. The car was
why have you ever co-signed for somebody else?
No.
Why would you? How much? What kind of car did she buy?
I guess it was '06 Honda. I believe it was a brand new car.
Okay, why would you co-sign for somebody who's a friend of yours to buy a brand new car?
I asked myself that.
You do know what co-sign means, right?
Yeah, believe me.
Okay.
And if I didn't know, I learned it the hard way.
Why did you did you
As
like
a friend,
her?
we were good friends.
Okay, listen, I got a lot of good friends.
No,
and
well,
not one of them is trying to rain money on me. So I either got to get a better class of friends or I got to understand what's going through your head. I mean, you realize that could jeopardize your credit.
Yes. We've had a transaction prior to that, and she fulfilled her obligation. So I figured she's...
How big was that transaction?
Well, I took out an apartment for her under my name.
Oh, my God. That was enormous. For how long did you take out?
I believe a year. I can't remember exactly, but about a year.
Why would you do that? You'd be on the hook
help
for
at the
a year.
time. I think this is what friends are for. I think.
You took out an apartment in his name for a year? Are you sure nothing went on between you two?
No.
Nothing.
She would have lived with me instead.
Why did you ask him to put an apartment in his name for you for a year?
Because the person I was married to, I left his sister in my apartment in good faith, and she left, so she ruined my rental history, so I couldn't get an apartment. So I called Mr. Ortiz. He went to the...
How can someone else ruin your rental history unless you let them?
Because
why did you pretend that you were still living there? Because you needed somebody to assume the rent payments?
Yes.
And why didn't you just tell the landlord, you know, here's what's going on and try to come up to some agreement?
Because I wanted to keep my apartment here just in case.
Was it a rent-controlled apartment? Stop. Was it a rent-controlled apartment?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So that doesn't work out so well. So now you can't rent an apartment. So you go to him. Why? Because you figured he'd do it?
Because I've known him more than not 10 years, but maybe 20 years.
Okay.
And he's always been there for me when I needed something.
Okay.
And I asked him. He was the only person that came to mind.
Yeah, because the guy will do it.
As a real friend.
Your other friends aren't going to do it, right? You have family?
Yeah.
Yeah, your family's not going to do it.
No.
Heck no. So you go to him because you know he'll do it. I'm sorry, I keep asking this, but did you think he liked you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like you. Because that's when we think we can take advantage of somebody, is if they have like one of these really generous personalities, which he does, and if they're hoping for something more, maybe.
Do you have a friend good enough that you'd co-sign a car for?
No.
Good enough friend?
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
Really?
Yes, I do actually.
And you think that friend would not stiff you?
Not right now. No.
Yeah, we'll talk later. Going inside the courtroom.
So now you rent the apartment for a year in his name. That's over with, and you now you want to buy a brand spanking new whatever, and you don't have the money to do that apparently, or the credit to do that. So you use him as a co-signer, and again, he's the one who came to mind. Okay, nobody in your family was going to co-sign a loan for you. No, none of your other friends were going to co-sign a loan for you. So let's call William Ortiz because he'll do it for you.
Yeah, but I won't say I used him.
No, really? Because it sounds like that.
No.
When I say it, it sounds bad, right?
No, well, yeah.
Right.
When
When
you
I say it sounds bad, and all I've
but
done is say what you did.
I've never used them because every time I ask him for a favor, or whatever the case might be, I always pay him back.
Okay. So now you have him co-sign, except for this time, right?
Exactly.
Right. So now you have him co-sign, and as it turns out, the car gets stolen. Okay. And you have insurance on the car.
Yes.
Okay. So why didn't that cover this? Why was there a deficit of $1,367.34?
No, there was a deficit of $6,000.
Of $6,000.
Yes, because I was living upstate. I had a Pathfinder, and the payments that were due on the Pathfinder rolled over to the Honda.
Oh, wait a minute. So he's not just co-signing. Oh my God, what is wrong with you, Mr. Ortiz? So he's not just co-signing on the new purchase that you can't afford and don't have credit to buy. He's also co-signing on the old payments that you still haven't finished paying.
How do you know that?
I don't know either.
Okay, well, you people have to, seriously, you guys need to open up your eyes and make, because I'm worried something's going to run you over.
No.
Okay? You guys need to pay attention to what you're doing. So when you find out you found that out then, right? After the car got stolen.
Right.
Because you start getting phone calls. Where's our money? We'd like our money now.
Right.
Where's our money? And then you tell them what?
Call her.
Really? And they tell you no, because she doesn't answer our calls, and her credit stinks, and we got you on the hook, right?
That's all. You keep calling her because I'm not going to
You
answer.
can
My
say
credit's
that all you
already
want,
shot.
but they can sue you.
Right.
And you know that, and they can ruin your credit.
It was already
so
ruined.
you tell her to go do what?
To take care of it.
Then what do you do to try to take care of it?
I called the collection company, and I came to a settlement
Okay?
of $3,946.90.
Okay, so you work it out with them to come to a settlement so that you don't have to pay $6,000, you're paying $3,000 something. All right, you make a first payment of $2,500 towards that.
Yeah,
Okay, so you were short.
yeah.
Okay,
So we're in the car, and he goes, okay, you put the $2,500, and I got the rest.
okay, and why haven't you paid him back?
Because when he said I got the rest, I didn't think he was saying, I'm lending you, because he didn't say lend. He
Oh,
didn't
you
say-
think that he meant that he would pay? Not only have you gotten his credit messed up, not only has he been with his head on a chopping block for you for years, but you believe that when he said that meant he was going to eat $1,300 of your debt on the second to last car. That's what you thought? God, it sounds awful when I say it, right?
Yeah. It does.
It sounds abusadora.
It's, exactly, but I'm not.
No?
I'm not.
Really?
No.
I think you need to give it a fresh look because I think
No.
you are. By the way, you have loan papers, right?
Yes.
Let me see the loan papers.
Just to clarify.
Do you think something needs clarifying, baby?
No.
No. Okay, hand me the loan papers. What's this?
I don't know.
Okay. Is this your signature on it?
Can I see it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. When I sign a $1,300 loan agreement, I sort of remember that kind of thing.
Yep.
Yep, that's your signature, where you say you're going to pay him back. Okay.
I don't recall signing it, though.
No, I'm always forgetting stuff like that. You know, when I have a $6,000 rollover of my payments on my last car, I forget that all the time. When I sign a promissory note, that kind of stuff, I can't be expected to keep that in my head.
It's a lot of stuff.
No, it's a lot of stuff. And you know, I got to tell you, I apparently got to get a better class of friends, because not once have you tried to rain $1,300 on me, Douglas.
That's true.
What kind of friend are you?
I know. I got to rethink that.
Okay, Ms. Hernandez. Seriously.
There's more to the situation, but just forget about it.
What?
Just forget about
I'm not going to forget about it. I'm going to rule against you, because you have absolutely no grounds to defend yourself on this one. And the worst part about it is the person that you did it to is the one person who is always there for you at every turn, in every one of your many problems, which, let me explain something to you, are not problems. Trying to scam and keep a rent control department in New York City is not a person in need. Wanting to buy a car that's brand spanking new, that is not a friend in need. Okay, you need to redefine what a friend in need is. okay? Because when you need her to pay you back, what's she saying? Oh, that's just because he's got a wife now and his wife is putting him up to it. She thinks she should just be able to continue to not just rely on you, but scam you, okay? And you have a responsibility now to your wife, but mostly to yourself, to open up your big, brown, beautiful eyes and realize that, in fact, this was a one-way street. Because when it came time to it, she didn't just look at you and say, I'm so sorry, I don't have the money, let me pay you $5 a week. She just nailed you and was leaving you out to dry and didn't care. That's a one-way street. Verdict in this case is for the plaintiff.
Thank you.
Let's see what the defendant has to say. I mean, you know, you didn't look very good in there. The case looks like you totally used that man. What do you have to say in your own defense here?
I didn't use him. He's been a friend for many years. There was a misconception in there, and I didn't get to say exactly what I wanted to
Okay,
say.
now's your chance. What's the misconception?
Misconception is that when we were in the car and I asked him, what happens if I can't pay this? He told me, don't worry about it, we'll talk about it. But I see him now after so many years.
All right, okay. All right, sign your documents on our way out of courtroom, and here he is. How tough is it for you to realize now that it was a one-way street all this time?
Well, to just talking about it made me realize it. You know, she is a friend. She was a
How
friend.
hard does this hit you?
Yeah, harder than before, honestly. It's like a wake-up call.
We're buddies now, right? You got
Me and
$100?
you?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm short.
Oh, yeah. Over to Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, the fact is, when you co-sign, you are basically telling the car company they can choose to go after you or the person you're helping. And let me just guarantee, they're going to go after you.